Kris Jenner did not just enter Hollywood, she crash-landed in heels, holding a contract and 6 brand-ready children. At 51, most are thinking about retirement. Kris was thinking about world domination via reality TV. She turned family drama into a billion-dollar business because why have a quiet life when you can sell every moment to E? Love her or loathe her, she's either a marketing genius or the final boss of fame-hungry moms. So what is it about Kris that makes her Hollywood's favorite villain in channel? Let's spill the Kardashian grade tea. Number 10. The momager obsession. Call her a visionary or call her exploitative, Kris Jenner's role as the Kardashian-Jenner clan's momager, mom plus manager, is legendary. While many attribute the family's initial success to Kim Kardashian's sudden rise to fame, insiders know Kris was the real architect. From makeup lines to hair care products, perfumes to clothing brands, Kris turned her daughters into walking, talking brand empires. And yes, she took a 10% manager's cut. She's proudly pushed a seemingly endless stream of ventures, often regardless of quality or reception. Kris has defended her hustle by pointing to the family's relentless work ethic. If you're not willing to work hard, she once said, you'll never get what you want. Admirable, maybe, but to critics, this feels more like a high-stakes money grab with her children as the product line. Number 9. The calculated strategist. No one manipulates media attention quite like Kris Jenner, and she's the first to admit it. In her memoir, Kris Jenner and All Things Kardashian, she revealed her deliberate game plan to stretch her family's 15 minutes of fame into a decades-long dynasty. From scripted drama to real-life milestones like births and weddings, Kris has engineered each storyline like a chess game. She once described her process. Every day I walked into my office and asked, what move do I need to make today? It worked. The show went from fashion arguments and brunch dates to emotional marriages, tearful divorces, and hospital deliveries, all highly relatable content that kept audiences hooked. Number 8. Self-absorbed tendencies. There's confident, and then there's Kris Jenner-level self-adoration. Case in point, the life-sized wax figure of herself displayed in her home. Gifted by the Hollywood Wax Museum, it was so lifelike that Kim Kardashian once mistook it for her real mom during a party. When Kim asked why she had it, Kris joked, "So you can visit me without having to hear me talk." While her sense of humor shines through, this little detail added fuel to the narrative that Kris loves Kris more than anyone else does. Number 7. The control freak factor. Kris's own children have described her as a controlled freak, and it's not just because she color coordinates her wardrobe. She openly admits that she likes things a certain way, and that letting go is not in her DNA. She's even been accused of engineering multiple pregnancies at the same time to maximize TV ratings. In 2018, Kim, Khloe, and Kylie were all expecting, and fans were suspicious. Could it have been orchestrated? Some insiders think so, especially given the product deals, interviews, and media blitz that followed. If true, it's the ultimate example of life being shaped for ratings. Number 6. Caitlyn Jenner controversy. Kris's past with Caitlyn Jenner, formerly Bruce, is riddled with tension, especially when it comes to who really came up with the idea for keeping up with the Kardashians. Caitlyn's memoir, The Secrets of My Life, claimed it was her idea to pitch their family for a reality show. Kris, however, insists it was all her doing. Adding fuel to the fire, Caitlyn alleges Kris tried to take over her motivational speaking career too. While Kris did help transform Bruce's early post-Olympic public speaking into a lucrative business, some say she took more credit than she deserved. Their personal and professional fallout has been a public spectacle, and yet another reason critics accuse Kris of dominating everyone in her orbit. Number 5. Hunger for fame. Let's talk about that infamous tape. The adult video that catapulted Kim Kardashian into the limelight has long been the subject of controversy, especially when it comes to Kris Jenner's alleged involvement. According to the book Kardashian Dynasty by Ian Halperin, both Kim and Kris were complicit in striking a deal with Vivid Entertainment to release the video. Halperin even claims a close friend of Kim's told him Kris was the mastermind. While the claim remains unproven, the suspicion that a mother would leak such a tape to launch a brand has haunted Kris for years. Fair or not, many still believe Kris was willing to sacrifice her daughter's privacy for family fame. Number 4. Media puppet master. When it comes to media manipulation, Kris Jenner doesn't play checkers, she's playing 4D chess with TMZ. The woman could turn a stubbed toe into a season finale cliffhanger. She's a master at sprinkling just enough scandal to get headlines sizzling, then sitting back as millions tune in to see what really happened. Whether it's a breakup, a baby, or a beef with a sibling, you can bet Kris has already sold the exclusive and booked a camera crew. Her PR skills are so legendary, people joke she could spin a global crisis into a lip kit launch. Fans may call it genius, critics call it manipulation, but hey, ratings don't lie. In Kris's world, nothing is accidental, not even the drama. She doesn't just manage stories, she scripts them with contour and a glass of wine. Number 3. Hated by celebs and family alike. Kris Jenner might have built an empire, but not everyone's sending her fruit baskets and thank you cards. Celebs like Wendy Williams and Mariah Carey have reportedly put her on their do not invite list faster than you can say momager. Even within her own orbit, Caitlyn's sons Brody and Bert have aired their grievances louder than a QWTK reunion special, slamming Kris for prioritizing cameras over connections. Her signature boss babe vibe? Some call it empowering, others say it's just bossy with better lighting. The truth is, when you turn your family into a full-time reality franchise, someone's bound to feel exploited. Behind every glam selfie is a sibling eye roll and a few unresolved therapy sessions. In Hollywood, Kris doesn't just burn bridges, she renovates them into red carpets. Number 2. A questionable relationship history. Kris Jenner's love life could give any soap opera a run for its money minus the bad lighting and fake mustaches. While married to pro golfer Cesar Sanudo, she swung her heart, and other things, toward Robert Kardashian, landing her smack in the middle of one of Hollywood's juiciest love triangles. But the drama didn't stop there. She later confessed to cheating on Robert too, because apparently monogamy just wasn't on the Kardashian brand board yet. Things got even messier when she publicly questioned if Robert was actually Khloe's biological father. Cue the Maury theme music. Fans were left clutching their pearls, while Kris shrugged it off with her signature, "Oops, did I say that out loud?" grin. It wasn't just betrayal, it was betrayal with a press release. Add in some cheating, a sprinkle of scandal, and you have got a dating history that could fund a whole spin-off series. For Kris, relationships weren't just personal, they were power plays with designer labels. Number 1. Allegations of being a bad mom. At the top of the list is one of the harshest criticisms Kris Jenner faces: being seen as a bad mom. Formerly Bruce, Caitlyn Jenner claimed that Kris always knew about the cross-dressing habits but insisted on keeping it a secret, even forbidding it in their home. Kris has also faced backlash for putting her family's brand before her children's well-being. Stories abound of Kylie being pressured into cosmetic surgery before she turned 18, with Kris allegedly signing off on it. Khloe has talked about childhood trauma involving body image and strict beauty standards. Even more disturbing are anecdotes of Kylie being forced to stay at salons for hours, or Khloe undergoing hair removal as a child, all in pursuit of picture-perfect aesthetics. Critics say Kris raised her daughters not as children, but as profitable brand assets. And there you have it, the wild, controversial, and oh-so-Kris countdown you didn't know you needed. If you loved spilling this Kardashian-grade tea with us, smash that like button, hit subscribe, and ring the bell so you never miss another scandal. Trust us, with Kris Jenner around, there's always more drama brewing. Cue the next season.